Edge life, you're too close to the ledge. We gon' push you forward a few steps ahead. It's that edge life. Oh, oh, gotta get it in your head, baby.
My name is Phillip Edge, and I claim Louisville, Kentucky as home. Childhood was, I would say it was pretty awesome, amazing. The crazy thing was my dad was in the military, career military man. And in being a career military man, I mean, we traveled everywhere. We lived in New York. We lived in Germany. We lived in Texas. You name it, it seemed like we were there. But the commonality was we were always around military families. I'll never forget when we moved from New York to Louisville, Kentucky. I was mad at my parents because you're leaving New York to go to Louisville. I didn't know anything about Louisville except basketball and horses. That's all I knew about Louisville. So I didn't talk to my parents from the time we left New York till the time we got to Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, as a matter of fact. We pulled over into a gas station. When we pulled over into the gas station, it was a Tuesday. My dad got a USA Today newspaper. And I'll never forget it was a USA Today newspaper because at the back of the USA Today newspaper, they have the Super Prep 25. And the first thing I said to my parents after that long drive is, let me get the sports section. And they gave it to me. And I remember opening up the sports section and I was reading, and the number 2 team in the nation that year was a school called Louisville Trinity High School. And I spoke to my parents and said, since we're moving to Louisville, I'm going to this school. I didn't know anything about Louisville Trinity High School, but I wound up going there. And that was a school that I wound up going to high school in. And literally, it's an all-boys Catholic high school. And there are so many things that you learn going to an all-boys Catholic high school. But the number one thing that I learned was teamwork. I learned unity. I learned how to work in environments where maybe you were not the majority, because I was not in that environment. In fact, there were probably, 50 students of color, and probably 30 of those played on the football team. So there wasn't a huge population, but I learned so much from that. And I really began to understand what brotherhood looks like and how we can take off and peel back some of these different layers that society is trying to put on Front Street nowadays, and really get behind that. I was watching one of the sports announcers the other day, and he was talking about the locker rooms and how the locker rooms can really change things and change the dynamic. And I'm a product of that. My high school, we wound up winning a state championship my senior year. And to this day, there are people that I talk to, that I call brother, that I love on, who are uncle to my children, because of the locker room and those experiences. But it would have never happened if I wouldn't have got that USA Today newspaper, because that changed my life.